Now, we do have a little bit of a prop here that the city treasurer has provided us. It's a piggy bank here. So tell us about the piggy bank. And there's two slots. There's a save slot and a spend slot.
I feel very strongly that it is important to start teaching our children about the choices they can make with regard to money at an early age. And a woman named Susan Beecham owns a company called the Money Savvy Generation. And I met Susan years ago before I was treasurer, when she and I were principals for a day at Little Village Academy. And she gave my son, he probably was about 5 at the time, he's 11 now, a piggy bank. And it had 4 slots as opposed to 2 slots. And the 4 different slots was, the first slot was to save, the second slot was to spend, the third slot was to donate, and then the final slot was to invest. And it was an opportunity, it came with a little coloring book for me to teach my son the options he had. I feel very strongly that our children are bombarded on a day-to-day basis about spend, you know, to use the vernacular, bling, bling, bling. And they don't understand that they have choices. They don't understand that the earlier they save in their life, the more money they'll have because of interest. And so this is a piggy bank that we introduced last year during Money Smart Week to Chicago Public Schools, where we've impacted over 100,000 Chicago Public School students with a financial literacy program through their library system. And that's just an example of they have a choice to save or they can spend. And we want to make sure they understand that.
So what you've done is you've given this piggy bank off to 100,000 people, or?
Well, we went through the library, so librarians received it, and then they had little contests for the children to actually win. We didn't quite have enough to go around. We didn't have 100,000 of them, but we had quite a few that went to different schools and different library programs.
So if I wanted to get a piggy bank, where would I go to get one?
You can go to Money Savvy Generation. You can also go to my website, ChicagoCityTreasurer.com, and there's several different links. We are going to be introducing a new pig this year for Chicago Public Schools that's going to have 4 slots. And
so
it's
this
an
is
ongoing,
last year's pig?
That's last year's pig.
Oh, okay, this is last year's pig.
But it's an ongoing process to make sure that we are impacting lives. We want these children to grow up to be financially responsible adults, and it's never too early to teach our children